Hey guys, it's Love Pink Lucy. I wanted to show you a pretty simple Bible page today, especially for beginners that are kind of a little bit overwhelmed by everything. So this is just like totally simple, and it's from the new Created to Create 2 journaling kit. That's what I'm doing my prompt from. And so I'm going to be using elements from it. One thing I'm going to do that's super easy and simple, I already prepped my page with my matte gel medium. I also have a video for that if you want to check that out. But I figured that this one, since the main thing of this kit is the paintbrushes, I'm just going to do some acrylic paint swatches all over here. And I just show some of the colors that would coordinate with the kit. And so I'm just gonna take a paintbrush. I'm not even gonna put it in anything. I'm just gonna do some little, don't mind my dog Dottie, she's having a cow. I'm just gonna go through here and just do some dashes, little lines. Get that one off the page and that one off the page. These are the Illustrated Faith acrylics, but hold on, let me shut the door so we don't have to hear her going cuckoo. She's a diva and she wants the whole world to know it. So anyway, you can use regular acrylics, like the little craft ones. These are just happen to be the ones I have that were right here by my desk. And so I don't even put these out into a palette. I just take my paintbrush and I'm just gonna do like little lines. You can let them, so y'all, this does not take any artistic ability whatsoever. I just wanted to show y'all this. Okay. Then I'll go to the pink. See, just doing this, just taking it, squeezing it at the top, and just... See, I like that one because it got a mixture of the colors. That's fun. Colors mixing together. I think our neighbor's dog is out there, and that's why Dottie's having a fit. And my hubster is not home yet from work, and so even people who don't have real biological human children still have to deal with bad kids when their daddies ain't home. So I'm just gonna keep... I love how that one's like a little mixture of everything. So, and if you know me, I'm gonna have a lot of pink on here if I possibly can. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Nothing. You can't go wrong with what I'm doing. It's pretty much what you want to do. Okay, and then I'm gonna go with one more color. See how these colors are... Oops, sorry. These colors are mixing in with that. Hold on just a second. I'm going to get onto her because this is ridiculous. Hey. Hey. I'm going to get my water bottle and you're going to get in trouble. You better stop it right now. Well, you need to hush. Well, if you just say the word water bottle to her, it freaks her out. She never gets squirted with it. You just say the words. Okay, and then I'm going to use, this is a Liquitex Basics one. So then I'm going to go over the little punches of a green. Doing the same thing. I do this a lot with a lot of my acrylic paints. I do not like to waste paint. If I can keep from wasting paint, I will. And I feel like sometimes when you put things on a palette, you end up wasting. Unless you're needing to mix some colors, then that's fine. So see, this has just created a really pretty base, a background for what I'm going to do. Super simple, super easy, nothing to it. Anybody can do this. Nothing to be afraid of. Of course, I'm using my interleaved Bible, so I have complete blank pages in it. But even if you wanted to do this on a page that has the text, it will shine through these an acrylic, because you're not layering the acrylic. So it'll be perfectly fine if you wanted to put this over your text. So that's not something to have to worry about. If you're a margin only person, you could actually do this over the text and it won't hurt it. So I just did 4 colors that I wanted to go along with the kit, and let me dry them really fast. Make sure they're good and dry, which acrylics dry super, super duper fast. And so that's not something you have to worry about. Then I'm going to do Beautiful in His Time. Or I haven't decided if I want to say that or if I want to do He Makes Things Beautiful in His Time. I think I'm going to do He Makes Things Beautiful in His Time and use this actual word beautiful. Then write He Makes Things Beautiful in His Time. And so I'm going to go on and take these stamps. Super easy peasy. Let me grab an acrylic block and my ink pad. I use the archival ink. This is the really large one, but they have the smaller versions. I'm going to use one of these acrylic blocks, and I'm going to take the paint brushes off of here. Dottie, this whole video is going to be about me fussing at Dottie. I'm just inking up a paintbrush, and I'm just going to start taking them. They do not have to be perfect. I might do some this way. Flip this one up. Do a couple more like this. One. And you can even do them like where they're coming off the page. So I do that one. And there's several paintbrushes on here, so I'm going to do several of them on here. This one actually says created to create on it. It has a little heart. He's a special paintbrush. And so you can kind of have them, I might do this one a little bit angled this way, angled that way. Doesn't matter. There's no, like I said, there's no way you can mess this up. I'm gonna do this one upside down. Then take this one. I think I'm going to do 3 on there. I like to do things in 3s, so we'll just do 3. There's 2. I'm going to do this itty bitty. There's a little bitty paintbrush too. He's so cute and little. Get him all good. Do him upside down. I'm kind of leaving the middle a little bit blank so that I can do my wording. Let's see, we'll put a little one right here. I think I may do a few of these paintbrushes too. Might as well, huh? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I'll have this one coming. Whoops. There we go. That's better. Flippity do this one. You know, before I started Bible journaling, I did not own one stamp. I was like, what are stamps for? But now I love them. I mean, as an artist, I usually do my own stuff, but stamps are a lot of fun and easier to work with sometimes, and especially when you do want to do a quick page and you don't really want to get into everything else, you can just grab you some stamps and let them be your template. Oh, I'm liking how this is turning out a lot. Put one right here. And I think that's good. I think that'll work. I might do one more that's like going off the page up here at the top, since I only have one doing that. I'll do this one right here, like that. Okay, so now I've got all of my stamps on there. I'm going to set them with a heat tool just to make sure they're good and dry so they don't smear or anything like that. I am not someone who likes to do a lot of embellishments in my Bible because I do draw a lot, and so I don't put a lot of like a lot of paper things that will create ridges on my paper. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write, "He makes things," then I'll use the beautiful, "in his time." So let me get me, my Faber-Castell pens are my favorite, all-time favorite. I'm going to go on, and since I'm not doing anything else on this side, I'm going to take this off of here. Okay. Lots of times I will go on and write it out in pencil. That way if I mess up, I've got it. So he makes, I'm not necessarily going to do the exact font that they used, because I like to write the way I like to write. He makes I'm going to do things like right here. He makes things. I might do beautiful kind of angled like that. Beautiful. Then we'll do in. His. In his time. So now I'll go back with my pen. This is the Faber-Castell 1,5. I don't know exactly how you would pronounce that, but it's my favorite one because the nib. Let me see the nib. I love the little nib on this. They're my favorite. I can handle these best. He makes. so then I'm going to, of course, put the beautiful right here, like that. I'll stick it on there, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to fatten up my lettering in a second. Well, I can go into that really fast. I'll fatten it up a little bit. Just go back and just make it a little bit fatter and bolder. The way it stands out a little bit more. Just sticking it up. You can use stickers for this. You can use the alphabet stamps, anything. You don't have to actually use your own handwriting because some people don't like their own handwriting. There are a gazillion trillion ways to do this. He makes things. Sorry, I'm like, my pen is drying out because I use it so much. And even though I have several new ones, I don't like to open a new pack because I like try to keep it like, I want to like get as much juice out of it as I can. Dottie has returned. Hopefully she will be a good girl. Sometimes I do like a little crazy exclamation point. Okay, he makes things beautiful in his time. Then I'll take this beautiful. I'm gonna grab this. I use some of like one of those tape runner, glue runner things. I'm going to glue the back of it. And then he makes things beautiful. There you go. The page is basically done. If I wanted to do any more embellishments, put washi tape, I'm going to, of course, I'll stamp it with the date and write the scripture on here, whatever. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys a really quick and easy technique for a lot of my newbies, especially in my Bible journaling class, Worship in Color. So, just wanted to show you something that maybe you won't be so afraid of because it's pretty easy, okay? Love you guys.